Guys,
Hello, everybody.
act normal.
Oh, yeah. We're live, by the way. Hello, Legends of Aelos stream. I am Holson, the DM. Tonight, we have a very special one-shot event, the Hounds of Halsy. And we have very special guests that I would like to induce. I would like to induce them into labor right now. Please give birth to the streams you come from.
You go ahead.
Hey,
Jess, where are you from?
I am Jess. I'm from Careful Cantrip. Was that good?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Shanks.
Yes, I'm the illustrious DM Shanks. You can check out our streams over at Top Down Tabletop. We do different D&D campaigns each Saturday, so check us out or check me out at DM Shanks. So, what's up?
I don't know if I have anything else to say. So,
all right.
It's now your guys' turn to do the thing.
Yeah, are you guys looking to set the mood? Boy, do we have the thing for you. If you...
You were doing great.
If you guys check out !candles now in the chat, you could use code LOA for 10% off. Make sure you grab yourself a crate. 4-pack is definitely the way to go. Trust me, things are more fun in a group. Anyways,
okay, that was.
So, check out Wiccan School. Thank you so much for being our top tier sponsor. Right now, if you guys are waiting for any of your candles, they are on vacation because it's a small owned business and they've worked very, very hard for you all because we've had a lot of you freaking supporting us. And everything goes back into the channel to make all this possible. If you want to see him sleeveless more often, buy some candles. Thanks.
Shirts without sleeves are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I mean, there's so much less material
involved.
You have to buy a shirt,
and you got to pay someone to take the sleeves off of it.
Yes.
Right.
So, I don't understand why they don't just come sleeveless. Like, why do I have to cut them off every single time? You have to hire a tailor, form fit it. It's insane. So, we're gonna transition. I need probably a screen that transitions, but we are going to transition back to the wait screen for just a moment, compose ourselves, and the story will begin. I love to see you all. Actually, let me. I do have things to say. I do have things to say. Actually,
you're actually very professional, guys. Just
what that mouth do, though?
Foregathers. Thank you for following 14 minutes ago. Appreciate you. Also, wait, there's a lot of stuff that happened. Wait, this is Foul, Obi, Vix, thank you for the subs. Lady Q, thank you for the subs. And thank you for bits from Careful Cantrip. I don't.
Eat the spicy
Eli
meatballs.
Schmooples. Thank you.
Did you mean to do like a
this
chef's
one.
kiss? Is that what you're?
I think so.
It's canon. It's canon now.
Magnificent. Absolutely. Chef's bite. That's what you guys are. Cross the streams. Thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome. We did a hype train thing. Neat. Choo choo. Now, we're going to transition back to the wait start screen and then come back to the story time where everything will be completely serious. There will be no more laughter. We won't be having fun. Chess.
Sorry.
Broke so fast.
Did I ruin it?
We will be. Yes, I may have to fix that somehow. Oh, wait. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We'll be back. Ah! welcome back. No, the stream is not over. Stop. So, this campaign, roughly 20-some years prior to the campaign and party we know, in the regions north of Kinghaven lies the small village of Halsy, known for its breeding of the toughest armored war mastiffs. Halsy's head nobleman, Lord Hedgar, has grown weary of his duty to the crown and has ambitions for something greater. But what does that have to do with a band of miscreant mercenaries hired by a group of bandits with the guise of untold riches from ambushing a high-value target on its way from Siroc to Kinghaven? These mercenaries agreed, but little did they know they would be swept up in the winds of fate and would forever change the course of history in Aelos. And so we see, as an armed troop escorts a horse-drawn buggy with a covered container. It's late in the evening. The late fall winds bite through the pines and kiss the cheeks of the wary travelers. They feel safety in their numbers. But as they round a corner to discover a downed tree blocking their way, all the signs of an ambush. Tensions rise and everyone goes on full alert. Orders are given to move the obstruction. 4 men rush over, and as they count down to heave, 1, 2, 3. Arrows from the tree line strike them down. The driver of the cart and the 2 horses as well are struck down. The prey has nowhere to go. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
When it becomes your turn, please describe your character.
Got 19.
So, let me pull up the encounter. Oh, wait, I gotta... manage characters. Some reason it doesn't have people's characters' names. Yours is not a monk, correct?
Shanks?
There we go.
Me?
Yes.
Shanks is a monk, and I believe his dexterity is higher. I rolled a 19 as well, but you're a +4, right?
I'm a +4, yeah.
Okay, so he's ahead of me. Correct.
Okay. Shanks, you have a 19.
Yes.
You have a 19 as well, blind.
Correct.
Fable.
14.
14. Wait, no, that's not the character. I'm missing somebody's character. Let me go back. The encounter has people's old characters because there was multiple characters in the party. Unfortunately, it's being weird about it. This guy does not exist. Now we are good. My apologies. Now we have 14. We have a 19. We have 19.
Might I interject?
You might.
A dungeon daddy,
Yes, dear.
where we have a special corner for the stream. The Hounds of Halsy is off kilter.
What is off kilter?
The Hounds, like the
Of
little
course it
title.
is. Why wouldn't it be?
You're very welcome.
Everything is going so good. It's just so good.
The Houndzo.
The
The
Hounds.
Houndzo.
The Hounds.
I see that, yeah. So why it's doing that, I don't know. But, you know, we're just gonna fix it real quick. There we go. Everything's fine. Thank you, dear. The encounter is being really weird. So I apologize. For some reason, with the other characters that were added and taken away, it's just trying to put them in there. So it's being really weird. I'm going to refresh that. There's a character in there that just doesn't exist. Okay. 14, 19, 19. Akros.
6.
6. Sophia.
That would be 18.
18?
Mhm.
18. All right. And we will now pull up the battle map here. Okay. Now we are ready. So, first to go, let me give you guys a perspective of the battlefield. The ones downed are along the tree line, the horses and the rider as well, struck down. For simplicity's sake of this large battle, the bandits on the other side, you mercenaries on this right side, you won't have to deal with the ones that are blacked out currently. They're being currently preoccupied with the bandits, and some of them are the bandits, if that makes sense. So these are the guys that you guys can deal with. So first up in the order is... Let me just go ahead and make this 20 so that it actually puts you in the right order. There. Shanks, what would you like to do? First, describe your character. And
All right. So, standing off the side of the road is a tall and slender wood elf with dark flesh. He has one eye patched over from an old war wound, and he carries himself with surprising grace for an elf of his age. His name is Esfandel Corrigus, though most know him as Vandal. He's going to charge ahead, thoughtlessly, towards the first caravan guard.
okay. So you right here, the one closest to you, right here in the front.
Yep, straight ahead to him.
Alrighty. Straight ahead, does not care.
And as
What
he
would you
charges,
like to
he
do?
goes, "To battle, friends!" All right, so my first attack is 26, I believe.
26 to hit will hit this guy. He does not stand a chance.
Perfect. All right, and that is a 8 bludgeoning damage.
What are you attacking with?
My fists.
Oh, that is right.
Monk.
He does wear a sword on his belt, but he just comes running up and just clocks the guy with a big right.
Anything else with your turn?
Yes, I'm going to throw 2 more unarmed attacks, actually.
Ooh, roll those.
So that's a 20 and a 14, respectively, to hit.
14 will not hit.
Okay,
This,
so just the one.
This armed guard, a bit of a breastplate on, pretty well armored.
So yeah, he runs up, clocks him on the side of the face, turns, elbows him with the left, and then he goes in for a big roundhouse kick, but he connects with breastplate.
All right. What is the damage on that second hit?
Also 8.
Also 8. This guard kind of frantically looking around from the arrows that have just flown by, and then just takes the 2 hits from this flying monk as he drops down. And we come to, unless there's more you can do,
That's it for now.
that'll be it. Fribble.
All right.
Where's Fribble? There's Fribble. What would you like to do, Fribble?
All right. Well, if I move forward just a bit, it would be overlooking. Yes,
Absolutely.
there. So if I was up there, that's overlooking the entirety of there. Like I can see everyone beyond the cart and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool, perfect. So you're just going to see a small, very like dark, almost ashen skin, little gnome male with bandit mask and bandit bandana out obscuring most of his face. He's wearing a leather jerkin with a boiled leather breastplate that's underneath it, a sword with a interestingly black blade to it. And as he walks up, he's going to look at the one that the monk was just attacking.
This one right here.
Uh-huh. And he's going to go ahead and cast Firebolt.
Oh.
at him.
All right. So is that a dex save from me, or you
No,
roll the
that
attack?
is an
Okay.
attack roll.
Gotcha.
So that is a 14 plus 6. That is a 20.
That
to
will
hit.
hit.
All right. And that will be... Not that one. Not that one. Where are my 10s?
Where's my 10?
Where are my 10s at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. There's that one. And this one. All right. That is a 9 and a 5. So that's going to be 14
14.
fire damage to him.
This poor sap takes the 2 punches and then a firebolt from his left side. Cooks him a bit in his breastplate armor. He now regrets being that armored. Is that all for your turn?
I mean, the
what
only
the
other thing that he
five
was going to
characters
say
can
was
do.
probably in retort. Probably would have been in retort to, as Vandal statement, Fribble would say, "Battle, massacre, I don't really care so long as it's over quickly."
Hell yeah. Sophia.
Okay. Sophia is very irritated at having been ambushed. She has very long blonde hair and blue eyes, and she's wearing this like super cute blue dress with like a little corset. And she is going to take a step to the left.
Like her left?
Yeah,
This
her
way?
left.
Okay.
And kind of like with an exasperated sigh, she is going to throw a dagger.
All right, roll me an
Oh,
attack.
by the
And
way,
sorry,
her middle name is. Sorry, what?
just for clarity, you are doing the ambush. You're not being ambushed. Sorry.
Oh, we're doing the
Yes.
ambush. Oh my
Veers the
goodness.
baddies. Veers the
Veers
baddies.
the bad guys.
I'm
So
not used to being the bad
It
guy.
seems like we might actually be ambushing an ambush.
Well, okay, no.
I
So
think
let me
we-
clarify
we-
this. The
we-
bandits that
yeah.
hired you are on the left side, right?
Oh,
and
the
they're
bandits
attacking the
hired
guards.
We're flanking.
And then you're the mercenaries. Yes, you're both. The bandits are on the one side,
Okay.
the mercenaries on the other side. Sorry for the confusion.
Got it. Okay.
And you are ambushing these. Most of you would recognize they're wearing the typical soldier's uniform for the crown.
Got
so
it.
it is, yeah, Kingsmen.
That's
As-
going to be
as
a
it seems.
16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Okay.
This is the same guy that they were hitting?
Yep.
Excellent. All right.
That is 5 points of piercing.
5 points piercing damage. This guy. Nice. As
And-
well.
Open fire.
Someone had a bad day today.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Mantle of Inspiration on my party members.
Ooh. What does
And
that
then I will use. Oh, what does it do? It grants 8 temporary hit points to 4 creatures that I can see.
do? Okay, so you're 4 friends.
And you can use your reaction to move up its speed without provoking any opportunity attacks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I think you can do that
4
right now.
creatures.
So if you would like to move right
Yeah.
now outside of your turn, you may do so.
I'm pretty happy with where I am.
Yep. Okay. Anybody else? It would use up your reaction, so you can just use your normal movement during your turn. Just letting you know that you do have that option. So,
Good where I am.
And
add
I will
your
use the
temporary
rest.
8 HP, everybody.
How much was it? Sorry?
It was 8.
8. Okay.
And then I will use the rest of my movement to kind of like just like back up out of the way in my
She's done her damage. So,
Perfect.
we come to this gentleman on the battlefield. A little bit heavier armored. Looks like perhaps a more in charge member here. He's going to use his movement 5, 10, 15, 20 to get nice and close to Vandal here. And surprise, he's going to attack you.
Yeah. That makes sense.
What? No. What is this game?
No. Wait your turn.
And with that, he will make 2 longsword attacks against you. That's a 14 to hit for the first one.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. And that is a 20 to hit on the second one.
20 will hit me.
So the first strike, he kind of still shocked from the attack, kind of misses and unstable on his footing. The second comes across back through in the backslash and strikes true. That will be 9 points of slashing damage.
It's all my temp hit points.
Oh no, minus 2 too. my brand.
1 point
He
damage.
can do
alright.
something else. He has a thing that he can do. Okay. Okay. We'll save that. Fable, it is your turn. Okay. And you said you were going to take a step back, so let me take you back here.
I would very much like to sandwich myself between 2 people.
Like right here?
No, the ones we're ambushing. I would love to just be a little ambush
This is
sandwich.
Yes. An ambush sandwich. My favorite.
And now I would like to use my rapiers to stabby stab.
Stabby stab. Roll your attacks.
Yes. Okay. All right. So plus.
Is this one on each of them, or how are you doing this?
I'm gonna do 1 on each. As a
Right.
good little sandwich would. So the first one's gonna hit for 18, and the other one's gonna hit for 24.
That will. They both will. Roll your damages.
Right. So damage is going to be 11 on one. I don't care which one. And then 6 on the other. And then as my reaction,
So-
I'd like...
It will matter.
Oh. Okay.
So decide which you want the high damage to be and which you want the low damage to be.
High damage on the horsey one. The one next to the little horse hooves.
Okay.
And then the lower one on the one in front of my new compatriots. Thank you.
He, after taking all of these blows, is looking really, really rough. He's probably about to faint at any moment here. The other one takes the 11 damage.
Yes.
11 damage from the rapier.
And as my bonus action, I would like to do an extra attack.
Go for it.
Okay. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
On who?
On the horsey one.
That will
Yes.
hit as well.
Mr. Horsey.
Mr. Horsey. Roll damage for him.
So we are going to do 9 damage.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does that finish your turn?
I am finished.
In retort, this one within an inch of his life sadly flails out his sword. This will be... It is a long sword. So we are looking at a 15 to hit on Vandal.
That is a miss.
That is a miss. He just lazily swings. It is easily dodged by Vandal. And the other one is going to make an attack on Fable here. That is a 16 to hit. Does that hit?
As my reaction, I'm going to use Defensive Duelist for a +3 to my AC, and it misses.
And it does not. Just
And so I'm gonna just giggle at him, be like, that tickled.
This guard is going to fire a crossbow because he can't get in range. That is, what is the plus on that? May still not hit. This guy, we're looking at a 19 to hit.
On me?
On you, yes, sorry, Vandal.
Well, that's a hit, but I'm going to go ahead and deflect missiles.
Deflect a missile. Ooh, okay. Let's go. Monk shit.
Grab that bolt.
Okay, so that's, I reduce it by 19 damage.
Oh, so I have to roll the damage, right?
Yes. I don't think you can. Get
Okay,
19
I don't think I can beat
crossbows
that, so
beyond
you're
this.
going
He
to
catches it.
catch the missile. Yeah, you're going to catch it, for sure. I cannot roll higher than that.
Okay, I don't want to burn through my key points right now, so I'm just going to catch it and, like, snap it in half and drop it.
Okay, cool. Flavoring. What the? Okay. This other one thinks it's his fault, so he's going to go up here and give it a try himself. You're not shooting right. All right. That will be a 20 to hit.
That's going to hit. I can't. That takes a reaction to.
No
deflect,
reaction?
so-
Ooh, okay, so he was right. All right, this is where's my die that I need? Not that one. This one. No, that's a 12. Blind, where's my D10? Hey, that's 10 points of piercing damage from the heavy crossbow. Oof.
Oh, you fuck.
Catches the first one, it's really cool, and the second one catches him in the shoulder a little bit.
I have to stop posing after I do anything.
I'm really gonna stop. That is such a comical movie moment there. Okay, that is all of their turns. We finally come to the last in the party. Akros, what are you doing up there?
So, Akros, you see half orc, brown hair, normal height, I guess, with like white war paint all over his face, with the pet panther next to him.
Ooh, I didn't get an icon for that. I'm sorry. I didn't get a warning.
Yeah, my
Wait,
bad.
Hold on.
So he's just gonna look at his
horse over.
All right. Let me.
He's gonna look at his panther and
this
be
is your
like,
Panther.
"Keep a lookout. I got this. Won't take long." And then I'm gonna step over, kind of that way, like 2 squares to the edge.
That way.
That way, yeah.
Yeah, right where that green arrow is going.
Okay.
Stage right.
That way.
Yeah, probably one more square that way, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the captain guy.
Okay. All right.
So
Okay.
you deal an extra 1d6. Okay. So that's all that does. And then I will take 2 shots at him.
All right, roll your attacks.
First one's a 19 plus 8.
That'll hit. I don't need to look that one up.
And then 17 plus 8.
17 plus 8 will also hit. Yes.
Okay, so that's...
It's over
what are
20,
the-
you're good. For now.
So hold on, I gotta figure out how Hunter's Mark works. So the raw damage from the attack is 6 plus, so 12 damage for the attack, and then Hunter's Mark is
To D6.
on each attack or just on one of them?
I think it's once per turn.
Okay,
So
okay.
12, and
It
then
says
you're gonna
whenever
roll
you
1d6?
hit with a weapon attack, and you, so long if there's multiple hits, I think it can trigger multiple times.
Sure. I'll allow it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do a bunch of
And
damage.
then-
I'm going by what it says in the
6
chat.
damage on the, so 18 damage total.
18 total on this guy. 18. Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
And he's just gonna take a step back and that'll be it.
Okay. Is there anything that your panther can do? Or is that a part of your turn to give it?
I haven't figured that out, so he's just keeping watch.
It's a cosmetic mob. That's all. It's purely just.
Have
a
you seen
look for
those
looks.
videos?
Of that cat that walks like big and chunky and just stumbles over the other cat. I love it. It's so good. Okay.
Good video.
It's so good. Oh Lord, he coming.
Dirt
All right.
chonkers.
Hey, Vandal, it's your turn. In the background, bandits and other guards are fighting. One of them has an AK-47, I guess.
You should probably be targeting that one, but I'm just saying.
So with a
War
28 to
sounds.
hit, I'm going to tell the first guy we were attacking to get the hell out of my face.
This guy, a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
You can roll damage if you want to, but he has 1 HP.
I was gonna say, are you telling him or are you making him? It sounds like you're making him.
So that's
he-
that's a 9 damage, but yeah, he just basically grabs him at the face and then throws the back of his head against the wagon, gets him out of the way. And then he's going to turn his attention to the big bad next to him. Say, now it's your turn. And that's a
The hell
21
it
to
is.
hit.
21 to hit.
Yes.
That will hit.
Okay, so he kicks him, let's say somewhere in the groinal area, for 8 damage, and he's going to need to make a con save, I believe it is,
Okay.
against my stunning strike. DC is 14.
Ooh, okay, that's a 19 natural, and there are gonna be some pluses. Yeah, so 21.
And then
He
he's
kind
going
of,
to...
you kind of catch him in the cod piece a little bit. This armored individual.
And then strike him a third time with an elbow across the head. My brain just shut down. 23 to hit,
That'll hit.
and it's another 6 damage.
Another 6
And
damage.
And he's going to have to make another con save.
Okay. That is 13.
So that's a fail.
He
is
is
Stunned until the end of
Stunned.
my next turn.
Here, let's see if we can hold on. There we go. Just quickly. Boop. There we go. He's stunned. He's got a stun icon over his head. Sure. Ah!
I like that.
Perfect. Sure.
Yeah, and that's
Oh, wait,
that's
no.
end of.
Okay. And we come back to Brimble. What would you like to do?
All right. Well,
I
can
could probably show you.
yeah.
There's Forever.
Okay, so I just have one question. The ominous thing behind me, is that a person?
It's Panther. It's the Panther.
Okay, it's the panther. Okay, I just wanted, it's like
It starts sweating. What's that?
What is this black blob behind me?
get this bloody fucking thing away from me.
It slightly
And then-
purrs
Oh, that's an ASMR.
in your presence. It vibrates.
I'm going to test this man's resolve that's currently fighting Fable here.
Okay,
And
this
I am
gentleman?
going to point at him and pull the dead.
Ooh. What is that?
And that is a wisdom DC saving throw by him. Wisdom
Okay.
14. How smart is he? Is he
This
smart?
guy is dead. Let me damage him. This guy, how smart is he?
Well, I guess be wise.
He
not
is
smart.
9 smart.
He's 9 wise. Oof.
He is
Smart.
9. Yeah, he's 9 wise. No modifier.
Okay. All right. So yeah, 14.
So he fails. What do I do?
He fails. Oh. Well, he's taken some damage.
Ooh.
So my
Totally
2d8s
dead.
now become 2d12s. And I will roll for damage.
Rolling.
That is an 11 and an 8. That is
Whew.
19.
19.
necrotic damage.
He is on the edge of his life as his mind rattles inside his little kettlebell helmet. Yeah, actually to the point where he's like, ah, and rips his helmet off and just throws it on the ground, kind of bleeding out of his ears. Okay. As you
The
do.
sacred flame, Polson will save from.
Nah.
Toll the
But Toll
dead.
the Dead,
he won't.
no. That was a lot of damage. Well done. Bye, Blind.
Bye, blind.
He couldn't handle how much damage he did. Anyways,
My
We
work
can
here
move.
is done.
to Miss Sophia.
Sophia is going to she's gonna re-enter the battlefield, so she's gonna in her heels, she's gonna kind of prance over, and she's gonna squeeze in between Fable and whoever this horrifying gentleman. I think that's Vandal.
Yes.
She'll be like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. And then she's gonna reach into the guy she stabbed, and she's gonna, what is that, like a bonus action, I guess, to pull out her dagger.
Sure.
So she'll
This guy initially, she
oh my
was
god,
past him.
ew, and she's gonna wipe it on him, and then she'll look around and she'll just be like, to the guy who's stunned.
So that will be an attack with advantage, I imagine.
Yeah.
Well, if he's stunned, is he prone when he's stunned?
No, he's
Or is he
just
stunned?
kind of paralyzed.
Okay.
I don't think
Gotcha.
it matters.
He just
It's
got
a
kicked in the
24
nards. Probably
If
doesn't
it's
feel good.
advantage, it's a
Just roll your
24 to
damage,
hit.
yeah. Roll your damage.
So the damage is gonna be 5.
5 damage. All right, let me subtract that from him. This is, you're throwing it again, or just attacking and stabbing him with it?
No, I'm gonna. Well, actually, how far is he from me?
He's right next
He's
to you.
You're in
Then I
melee.
will not. I'm not gonna throw. I'm not gonna go Eli. I'm gonna stab him, and I'll stab him. I'm gonna see if I can stab him in the throat or something. But she
Okay.
She doesn't-
Just die.
yeah.
I love it. Okay. Anything else?
No, she'll just stand there horrified.
Okay. It is now
Yeah.
his turn. What do I need to do to try to save
Just-
from being stunned?
Nothing. You can't do nothing.
There is nothing. I am stunned.
He's
the
stunned
knight-
until the end of my turn.
End of your turn. Heck yeah, dude. Monks are so
I know.
strong.
I know.
Fable, what are you doing? I love it.
I'd love to look at sorry, what's your character's
Sophia.
name again, Jess? Sophia. Gosh, you're beautiful. And then she's going to climb up on the cot, and she's going to try to go to the 2 other guys
This
at
guy
the
is
end
still active. This guy
at
right
the
here.
bottom. Oh, he is? Oh, I thought he was
Him?
dead.
Nope, this guy's dead. The one that you're walking
I re-
over.
Oh, I thought he was dead. I retract my statement. I'm
Yes.
going to murder the fuck out of him.
Murder the fuck out of him. Yes,
Mhm.
as you do.
But for funsies, I'm going to use Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do Eldritch Blast. That's a natural 20.
Do your
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
It is overkill because he is also at the edge of his life as he throws his helmet down, and then you kind of jump down beside him. And
But we love overkill.
oh yes, oh yes.
That's
There's
gonna-
no kill quite like overkill.
That's going to be 9 damage.
9 dabblage. That is 3 times too much. How would you like to do that with your Eldritch Blast, since this is the point there?
I'm going to aim it at his eyeball, and I'd like his head to explode like
Okay.
a watermelon.
He throws his helmet down, and as he sees it land beside him, and he's struggling with his brain a little bit, looks up, and you out the back of his skull. Okay, he is also dead.
Okay, so now I'd like to go to the 2 little guys at the butt of the cart.
Okay, it'll be. I won't worry about that. You can just go through her. Excuse me, dear.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Our like boobs brush up against each other. Like, hello. Nice to meet you.
Oh no.
Pleasure. Pleasure's all mine. And then I'm gonna use my my bonus action to do like 1 rapier on the guy right in front of me.
Righto.
Okay, so that is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Yeah. All right. So 8. Oh fuck! It's going to be a 5.
5 points of damage.
Yes.
Yes, and we come to their turn now. He will retaliate with a 15 to hit.
Oh well, I would like to because I've had my turn, so I can use my reaction again, right? For my what is it called?
Yes, sure.
Okay, my defensive duelist for a +3, and it misses.
Once again, unsuccessful. But
Oh, so sad to be you.
the second attack, also unsuccessful. Well, no,
Oh.
because this is not
No.
the reaction one. This
No,
would be a
it-
14 to hit.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
Doesn't
Oh,
hit.
so unfortunate. Yeah.
Oh, sucks to suck, doesn't it? And he's going to come over here, seeing that the captain here is a little disorientated. And swing. That is 17 plus stuff to Fable. Yes,
17
you're muted.
plus stuff hurts. Yes.
17 plus stuff hurts. That will be 2 attacks though, so let me go ahead and roll the other one, see if that one hits.
It's an ouch.
That will not. So the first one will be some damage. Let
Okay.
me roll that. 5 damage.
Oh, cool. You gotta love the temporary hit points.
Yep.
Super clutch.
Okay. And that will be their turn. Acros. What are you doing?
Akros is gonna see this girl like just stab at the guy in the throat and be all prissy about it. He's gonna kind of look confused, step back over and take another 2 shots at the captain.
Okay.
That's a 19 plus stuff
Sure.
and a. Hold on. Do I have? That's a 4 plus stuff.
You know you're attacking with advantage,
4.
right?
Oh, then that's
Oh.
a 19 plus stuff. Let me.
Mhm.
You're welcome.
What can I say
That's,
except
12 plus 8, so dirty 20.
Yep.
Ooh.
Roll your damage in both those.
mister. Let's go.
Okay.
Ooh,
those
he's
are-
looking pretty hurt. Even in his plate armor, he's pretty banged up from the paunches and the dagger to the shoulders, throat.
So that's going to be 6 plus 7, so 13 damage plus 3, so 16 damage.
How would you like him to be dispatched?
I just imagine he's going to look over and just take 2 arrows, knock him, and just shoot him right, one in each eye. And then he's going to use his bonus action to move his hunter's mark over to that one that just walked over to Fable.
Okay, this one right here.
Yep, so he is now marked.
If Sophia gets any blood on her, she is so disgusted.
Oh yeah, blood probably. I just imagine like blood just splattered everywhere.
She's good. Oh my god, ew!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have a... Okay, we'll just remember that one. I don't have an icon for that just this second. But we come back to the top of the turn, Vandal.
All right.
This
Vandal's
gentleman
going to...
is...
Yes. So as he's falling, essentially, Vandal's gonna like run into his space and like leap off of his corpse, so he can attack the guy nearest to him with a flying kick.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
16 to hit.
That will hit
All right.
perfectly.
For 9 damage.
9.
And then as he comes down from the jump kick, he's gonna bring an elbow down onto his head, and it's a 21 to hit
That will hit.
for 8 damage.
Beautiful flavor. Well done. Anything
And
else?
assuming I'm gonna miss, so
Oh, okay.
total 9. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. First one were cool
That's
though. First 2 were cool.
Yeah. He's
Fribble.
gonna stumble a little bit on the body as he comes down.
Posing. Yeah. Fribble. What you doing, Mike?
Right. Well, he's going to pull a gold coin out of his pocket. He's going to say, all right, let's wrap this up, then. He'll flick it up into the air, and it will break into 3 pieces as he uses it to cast Jim's magic missile. He's
Jim's
first
magic missile.
going to target the one that you were just attacking, Esmondale.
This guy?
So that'll be the first one. It's a... what is that? Oh, shit. Or so the first one is a nat 20.
Roll that damage.
No, pin that, because there's 2 more that I'm going to do.
Okay. Yes.
I don't think I had to hit him with... Well, okay. I guess we can resolve them. How do you want to resolve them, Olsen?
You can see if he falls if you'd like and choose your
Okay.
targets.
Perfect.
I don't
All
know
right.
that you'd be able to kill any of them with one. It may take all of them to kill either of these
As you
guys.
read Jim's magic missile when you...
How much
ripped
damage does
with
it do?
It says 5d4.
If you roll all 5s, you still would not kill with one.
Okay, I get... Okay, cool. All right, so then...
Or 5d4. Yeah. If you rolled
Yeah.
4 on all 5 of them, still would not
That's
be.
fine.
So
Here, you know what? I'll just... Because I don't have enough d4 in front of me. I'll just do this.
on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I'll just do this. D&D. So,
Yeah. Speed it up a little bit.
die.
too.
Die. And d4. How do I add more? Oh, there we go. So, that's the first. 10.
10. Okay.
Next.
He is now looking pretty hurt.
All
As his
right,
magic
this
missile makes
one
contact
is
with his-
a 17. 11 plus 6, 17.
17 damage or hit.
17 hit. This is to hit. Just
Hit
hit.
also hits. Yes.
Okay, so this one is just going to be 2. Oof. No bueno.
2.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
And then, so yeah, then I'll just launch the last one
Last one at him
into
as well.
him as well.
Sorry,
Yeah.
are you rolling attack rolls for magic missile?
This is Jim's magic missile.
Oh, okay.
Jim's magic missile costs a gold coin, and it actually has the tax, but it has the added benefit as opposed to doing 1d4, it does 2d4, and if I crit, it does 5d4.
Oh,
Heck
fair
yeah.
enough.
Jim's
So-
magic missile.
Jim's magic missile is doing it.
Jim
Um,
is like the best guy ever.
So that one's gonna be a soft 20. It's gonna be a 14 total.
That'll hit.
And then I'll roll another 2,
Finish
3,
him off.
4.
Finish him off,
Hopefully.
Fribble.
That's it. Oh, not with
Finish him
ones.
off
That's
right
5.
5 damage.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah,
he's,
it's a grand
he's
total of
looking nice and
17.
hurt.
Okay.
But it is now Sophia's turn.
Get to my dagger that's like in the other guy's neck with shanks.
Did you throw it
on
or did
it.
you just stab? So you
I
don't need to.
stabbed. Oh,
So you're good.
that's
Yeah,
true.
you don't
Sorry,
need
I'm
to
so
retrieve.
used to throwing. Okay, so she will just like she'll kind of like saunter over one space to her left.
Okay.
And then actually no, she'll like run up to the guy who's right in front of Vandal. So kind of like around
Okay. Yep.
to get
There you go.
right in his space. Yep, right there is good. And then she's gonna try to stab again.
You may do so. Roll your attack.
Okay. That is gonna be. That's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
That is 5 damage
Oof.
every single time. It's been
Hey.
5. I'm
looking
gonna
hurt.
use my bonus action to strike again.
Roll attack.
With a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
That's okay.
Just under. It's the first attack that didn't hit. Wow.
Oh, the armor actually does something.
It
apparently.
did something.
like-
The breastplate.
like, oops. Oh my god.
Misses. And I got it.
Now she's done.
I love it. Hey, Fable, what are you doing?
Dying of laughter.
It's-
The best person I've ever met. I'm going to take both rapiers and just flourish and go woof. And I make the sound I go woof. And we hit 1 for 17, the
That'll
other for 16.
That will also hit.
Okay. The one on my left gets +3, 8 damage, and the other one gets 10 damage. So the right one gets 10 damage.
The one on your left falls to the rapier strike. Is that it for your turn?
Dear. Yeah, that's. Oh, wait, I have a reaction. So the one on my right, I'm going to try to kill again. So we're going. That's an 18. I just rolled a flat 18.
Roll the damage.
I don't think we need to add. That's a 7 + 3. That's another 10 damage.
Nice.
Oh,
He is now looking pretty hurt. The last of your group to dispatch. A last-ditch effort on his part. Actually. Ah! He is going to turn to flee, seeing that everybody is going, but I rolled a nat 1, so I'll go ahead and say he falls and trips. If you would like to use a reaction to make an opportunity of attack with advantage, you may do so.
I would love to. And I'd love to be like, what a chode. You thought you were just going to get away. So that's going to be 12 + 6. So that's going to be 18 to hit. Of course, I don't think I need to roll
You're good.
with
Yep, roll damage.
advantage. Oh, that's a 4 to hit.
For damage or for to hit?
For damage.
For damage.
For damage.
As he falls, and you kind of get one more rapier strike. And Akros, your turn.
Boop.
So he's gonna be like, this guy's not gonna get away, and I'm gonna move my mark over to that guy as a bonus
Okay, it's
action,
marked.
and then take my shots.
Alrighty.
I just rolled 17 plus things on both shots.
You're good.
So 9 plus 7 plus
Damage?
2. Hold on. 9 plus 7, so 16 plus 6, so 22.
You're good. You are plenty good. That is the last of them. Again, how would you like to do it with this gentleman that is now fallen?
He's just gonna like aim one for his kneecap while he's like running away, get him to fall over, and then the next one's just gonna sink into his back.
And he is now lifeless on the ground. And you see as around you the bandits engaged with the other guards around this caravan are coming to a close as they sink their blades into the last few of the guards. And we are now out of initiative. We will come to the party, and that stupid thing moved again. Why? Okay, I'm gonna fix that real quick. And you guys may interact with each other at the end of this here for a second while I fix this back to.
Well, that was pretty fun, don't you think?
Sophia will just like wipe her dagger off on a corpse.
Are you sure you're really into this line of work?
Honestly, I don't know. I thought it would be a really nice journey for me, but I'm starting to have my doubts.
Well, you did all right, despite your opinions.
Oh my god, thank you. That's so nice.
Besides,
I've never
we
killed
found out
anybody
that,
before.
besides that, we found out that red's a great color on you.
Ugh, I
Yeah,
disagree.
you got some all, and I'll kind of like whistle over to my cat and be like, mind if you want them to take care of it?
No. If that's okay, and then I'll just like hand a handkerchief to Vandal, and I'll just like put my face in his face, like I'm insinuating that he should wipe the gunk off. Please, if you wouldn't
It
mind.
takes him way longer to figure out what he wants from him than it should. But he does eventually just kind of like pats at it.
Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for, I guess.
As the bandits that hired you out come approach you, cleaning their blades as well, the familiar face of Damon, the kind of leader of this bandit group that initially approached each of you individually as mercenaries to hire you with this gig. He kind of totes along this gentleman that is kind of the last, almost probably the caravan lead, another knightly figure, his helmet off to the side. And you see Damon, has these piercing, sharp blue eyes and a little bit of a pointed goatee and kind of swept down hair, and wearing kind of dark, roguish leathers and short sword strapped to his side. And he brings along a kind of knightly armored figure, kind of drops him down on the ground. Well, I think that will do it for tonight. Damon speaks up. As I said, the rewards are the plunder. And he kind of rips off the caravan, the canvas cover that was covering this carriage, and you see this big chest. Now, unfortunately, what is in here would be of no value to all of you. But every other bit of loot is yours for the taking.
So he's looking awfully dashing. Are you sure he's not for the taking? And she's
Yeah.
going to wink at.
Yes, him you can do whatever you like with. You will answer to the crown for this. He kind of spits out some blood.
In the chat, because I know you said it wasn't for us, but I'm just wondering.
It is not of interest to me either. It is more of an interest of my... What's the word? What's the word?
Employer in...
There's another
Benefactor.
word from employer.
Yeah.
Benefactor. Yes,
There you go.
that is the word I was looking for.
So can we take a peeksy-weeksy, or like, what's the deal?
Yes, I'm sure you can see that it would be of no value to all of you if it would put your mind at rest. I assure you there is no gold or anything that would value either us either. It is for my benefactor.
I'm just curious, kitten, and she'll go and open it up and see what it is.
It is currently locked.
Oh, it's locked.
Yes.
Well, she'll try to open it anyway, and she'll be like, oh.
Hold on.
She'll just look around to see if anyone else wants to open it.
I'm interested at least. But give us some spice. Do we know if this thing is trapped at all?
There's a chance it could be, but it looks like it is a bit of a unique lock on there.
Well, I won't say.
Searching for keys then.
So,
We could.
searching around through the bodies, you do find kind of an unsatisfactory amount of gold between the lot of you. Say maybe 12 pieces of gold each, if that. A very disappointing haul considering what you were promised. And maybe a potion to slip between you on one of the others. And you do find kind of this this unique key on actually the knight that was dispatched earlier. It is kind of a square cross section to the lock, so it's like this big chunky key.
Right.
So-
Well, considering the gold that we found isn't even going to cover my finder's fee, I think it's best we do see what's inside that chest.
I agree. This is far less. You've taken care of me in the past. This is rather disappointing if you want to keep employing me for your services in the future. Yeah, let me see that key.
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
And
Mhm.
I'll use my mage hand to stand back. And I'll kind of like gesture for everybody else to stand back away from the chest because it's got 30-foot range. And I'll stand at the extreme and use it to unlock the chest.
Yeah. So as you kind of send this key floating towards the chest, and it kind of you hear the latch give. It is now ready to be opened.
I'll pull the key back and I'll hand that back to you, Esfandel. And I can still use the mage hand, I believe. I mean, what's the weight of this? Can I lift it with my mage hand?
Yeah, you'd be able to. Yeah.
So
You see this spectral hand kind of in the back of the chest kind of swings open on its own weight. There's no mound of gold from what you can see. It looks almost hollow from your vantage point.
Imagine, I'm pretty short.
Yes. So you look around. What's in it?
I can't see. That's the best I could do. I can't see shit from down here.
Since nothing exploded, Vandal's gonna go ahead and hop up on the side of the wagon and take a peek.
Yeah, hopping up onto the side of the wagon. It is an odd looking slab of rock with these kind of cutouts. A large circle, a small little diamond shape, and two large circles at, below those. And it is made of this kind of like almost obsidian. Like closest thing would be of obsidian. The corners are adorned with these amethyst-like stones with a swirling, almost watery essence within the stones of these amethysts.
What's in there? I can't see.
Some sort of stone. Not really sure.
It is large like a table. So you would be able to fit like maybe 2 basketballs in these holes, and then maybe a basketball in the other circle, and then maybe like a gemstone about this, like the size of my hand.
I mean,
Big stone slab with holes in it. I think he was right. This doesn't seem very interesting.
nothing. No gems. Nothing. It's heavy.
Well, this isn't even worth
I'm
getting out of my house.
Climb my way up under the car like a short person.
Sophia. I mean, not much looks like it's worth it, but that roguish man is looking pretty dashing. What do you say we share?
Oh my god, I know. This is exactly why I became a mercenary. My fortune teller told me that I needed to find like a real man. So, yeah.
That sounds very troublesome. I wouldn't bother. Men are.
What's his name? Is it like it's Damon or something? Yeah, super
I mean,
cute.
I think he's shackled, right? So, I mean, eventually, I think we could name him whatever we wanted.
Wait, out of game. Is Damon shackled? I thought he was.
Damon would be
Oh.
the shackler. He's the
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
my
Damon's
bad.
the man.
I thought he was
Even
Mr.
better.
The
He's
knight
done a really
is,
dark
the
path.
knight is not necessarily shackled. He's got his helmet off, and he's kind of been.
Yeah.
Looks like he's
nice,
about to be
boring, I'm not
executed. So.
interested. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dish for sure.
Dish. A dish. As you guys are
For sure.
complimenting him, unbeknownst to him, you see him glide a dagger across this knight's throat, and he.
Took you long enough.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
Damon.
Just
If you're done
wipes it
messing
off.
around, we still have a
Oh.
matter of payment to sort out.
I'm sorry that the hall was not to our expectations, but I assure that when we return this to our benefactor, the reward and payment will be most satisfactory.
Debs' words are great and all, but I was expecting coin in my pocket.
There's nothing I can do for you at this moment. We'll have to. Perhaps we
He's just gonna
will
be a little topped.
camp out here tonight somewhere a bit away, and we will discuss it in the morning before we head back to Halsy.
All right.
Does this mean we need to like keep working with you and stuff?
For the moment.
Okay.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. You know, they're satisfied, we're left unsatisfied. It's just very too familiar.
Well,
Well-
at least we have coin for like a brunch or whatever.
One can hope.
Again, If it were just treasure, I would keep it all to myself, but the payment will be given to us after we return it to Lord Haedgar of Halsy. It is some kind of ancient artifact or relic that he seeks. I am not sure of what use, but I do not mind as long as I get my payment as well.
Mhm. For sure.
I'm just struggling to figure out what all this is going to be worth in the long run, even if we wait. I don't know. Does any of this make sense to you? And I'll look over to you because you're still up there with me as Vandal, I imagine.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't trust this Damon fellow.
Yeah.
I think it's best that we keep our own watch tonight. Keep
I'll
our
agree.
eyes on the chest. And make sure that we don't get a knife in our backs.
If there's anyone going to be doing any sticking around here, it's going to be me. That's for sure. I ain't going to let someone sneak up on me like that. But still, I can't. What is this? What, this crystal? Can I look at the crystal? Inspect it more closely?
I would say for easiest description, as an audience member, we would recognize it as the Neriminian crystals, the amethysts that adorn Karan's necklace from the main campaign. It is an amethyst with this swirling essence of like water within it, kind of blues and purple. Very pretty, but they are like adorned in the corners of this kind of tablet, this slab, and kind of inset in there.
Gotcha. So they're faceted in.
They're faceted
like,
in, yes.
Touching them and doesn't really
No
do
wiggle,
anything
yeah.
inspecting them like that. I don't know. It's nothing I'm familiar with, but I guess we'll just have to see what the morning brings.
Have any of you ever seen a platinum before?
For sure.
I'm very
Totally.
familiar.
I try not to
Well-
look for anything less these days.
There will be a lot involved when we return this safely and intact.
Cool.
It will be only
We
a couple
expected
days'
no
journey, but
rest.
let us be on our best shape. Let us get some rest. And you see as the other bandit crew, as you guys kind of meander along off into the woods a little bit, begin setting up camp, setting up tents.
How are we moving this wagon about? Does he have horses?
There's a couple. The horses are dead. the horses that were killed. There is a couple. Of the bandits, like 4 of them, kind of tugging it along. It's not that heavy, actually. The slab, it's a solid chunk of slab, but it's the only thing on this cart. Go ahead.
I was going to say. You said it's not that heavy, like under 500 pounds heavy. I might have an idea.
Yeah.
And it'll help guarantee that not only does your package arrive to your benefactor, but we'll be present to make sure that we'll see our due reward for the job done. Pull out a little vial of mercury that I have.
Okay.
Come the morning, I can take care of lifting this. It shouldn't be too much of an inconvenience, so long as I have traveling companions, of course.
Yes, of course. I just warn you that you attempt to run off with this or do any harm to me or any of my compatriots, that Lord Haedgar would certainly not appreciate that, and he would probably sick the Hounds of Halsy on you.
I'm savvy, not stupid. I might think it's something that benefit me, but I'm not going to throw myself on a dagger. And that certainly seems like what it would be. No worries.
I'm sure you understand, in this line of work, it can be a bit backstabby, and we wouldn't want any of that. Okay. Anything you guys would like to do to wind down the night? As the camps have been set up,
I mean, definitely flirt with Damon.
I'm going to, wherever we, the mercenary band, are, I'm going to set up alarm.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna send my panther to just do whatever he wants with the dead horses and bodies.
Just- oh dear.
I mean, it's a good idea. You can't just leave them on the side of the road. Everyone will come asking questions.
Well, they might think it's an animal attack. I've gotten
I think
smaller
it's the
groups.
panther.
It works.
This panther learned how to use bows and arrows. Look at him.
Oh no, like I would go around and like pick up all the arrows and whatnot that were launched. So hopefully the claw marks cover up the blade marks.
This panther still learned how to push a tree down to ambush them.
Exactly.
Dude, Sophia will be like, oh my god, ew.
This panther made a
gross."
trebuchet and he launched it.
Well,
Also forgot
T-Bone?
to I forgot to make note of a sixth mercenary companion that has been alongside of you. This time he was engaging in the other group, but you would recognize him as another part of the party that was hired alongside you.
He's the
it is
red
a-
headband guy.
It is a red headband guy. Yes, he's got red tattoos that streak down his face. Let me put his model up here. He has a staff with like this kind of black skull pierced through it, and kind of these dark robes with red adornment. He has kind of this red tattoo streak down the side of his face. He seems to be of wood elf or half elf lineage.
Mm. Well, I don't know how you want to do the sleeping tonight, but I only need about 4 hours of rest. So, depending on how you want to divvy it up.
I was hoping that we could, that I could rely on someone else for the first 4 hours. Need to rest up. Got a couple of holes in me.
I'm more than happy to. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to be holy.
Is yours a
I'm just not
trance as well?
What's
So
that?
you only need 4 hours.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep.
But ever since my days back in prisoner of war camp, I'm not too fond of being penetrated unwillingly.
Ooh.
I don't know many people
As
who
it
would.
goes. As it goes.
I can say the same. Minus the wall camp.
Okay.
But
So who's taking the first watch for your group?
I'll take a 4-hour shift.
Fable and who else?
I mean, I need all of my beauty sleep, and I would just feel a lot better sleeping with Damon.
Well, no, can't help you with that one. That's yours. Oh, I can take the midnight shift. My eyes ain't too bad yet.
If you would like, you can approach Damon, and because he is over at the other group of the camp, but he's not currently with your group. What?
Yeah, she'll go up to him.
Okay. You see him, he's kind of setting up his own little tent area. Can I help you?
Yeah, is that a 2-person tent?
Kind of. I'm afraid not. It is only comfortable for one.
I'll cast Charm Person.
Okay.
that is so immoral.
We were saying
Okay.
we're morally questionable
What is
characters. We
my
weren't kidding.
save on that?
Your save is 15.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom.
I rolled a nat 20. So
Oh, shoot.
he's not charmed, but what would
She'll
you
be
like
like,
to say?
I'm just really new to like this mercenary stuff, and I just don't want to like sleep in my own tent. So, and she'll just like look at him. Do you want me to roll persuasion?
Sure.
Okay. Persuasion modifier is a 10, by the way. So.
What the heck? Jesus.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, that's not as high as I set the DC. So I was thinking this guy's pretty resilient. He kind of gets where you're coming at, and you see he's looking kind of conflicted, oddly, as he's like, I understand where you're getting at, but it is very important that I focus on my work right now. Just word to the wise in this kind of work. Don't get attached.
I think I mentioned anything about attachment, but okay. I don't want to distract you. And then she'll like go back to her group.
He kind of... Okay. You see the gentleman you would know as Khan, the other mercenary that was hired at you, kind of whittling away at his staff. No luck, eh? Hold on. It's not picking you up. It's not picking up your mic. You might have to change your OBS or your Discord settings.
Okay. You gotta walk me through that like at every
Easy.
level.
Right now. User settings. It's that little gear icon down at the bottom.
Yep.
Voice and video.
Yep.
Is it set to automatically determine input sensitivity? You see that input sensitivity
It'd be
automatically?
right under push to talk and voice activity and input mode.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's set to automatically. Turn it off
Okay.
and set it to like -40.
Turn it off. So I'm
Yes.
just putting it on push to talk.
No. Turn off automatically determine input sensitivity. Troubleshooting.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
He's putting your mic into ASMR mode.
And put it
Okay,
-40.
Roll tech check.
Roll
Okay.
attack.
-40.
Should be good
That
now.
one.
Is this picking you
Is
up?
that good?
Mhm.
Yeah.
For now? Yeah. So should be good. Okay. Continue. What were you saying?
She'll be like, "Oh, were you talking to me?"
Whoever's listening. But I didn't see anybody else fail to flirt with the head of the bandit camp over there. But
She'll like she's embarrassed that she's overheard. Is he sitting by a fire?
yes.
She'll like immediately go
Your
and
guys'
sit
fire,
beside
yeah.
him. Immediately plop herself beside him. She'll be like, "Wow, your tattoos are super cool. What do they mean?"
They mean that I am marked by an evil deity.
Wow, that's like super grunge.
He kind of holds up the staff or like the spear kind of in front of you, and you see that there's just like this blackened almost monstrous skull. Pretty grunge, right?
Mm-hmm. How do you get marked or whatever?
Well, it's just what happens when you make a deal with, a devil.
What kind of a deal did you make?
Anything for ultimate power.
Power hungry guy. I see. Mhm.
Well, it gives me abilities that not everybody can do unless they make a pact like I have. It comes in handy. Things like this.
So, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how powerful would you say that you are?
I don't know. I'm as powerful as my deity allows me to be.
Interesting. And what does your deity think about me? She'll, like, give him, like, a flirtatious look.
Looks at you a bit, and he kind of pulls the skull up to his face, kind of turns away from you.
It's a red flag, girl, run away.
You're hitting at a guy talking to his necklace.
Wait, no, he's talking to the skull on his spear.
No, spear, sorry.
And then you see him like whisper. He just winks. I do not talk to my deity that way, unfortunately. I do not know.
Just like cross her legs and like lean over and just start like kind of pawing at him. And she'll be like, well, what do you think of me?
I think you care a little too much about what people think about you. Am I wrong?
I mean, what people think about you can be important. It's important to have a good reputation.
Is that what you are aiming to get? Good reputation? And you're
For
going to
sure.
You're going to do that by killing Crown's guard?
You did it too.
Well, I'm not worried about my reputation.
Well, sometimes you have to have a reputation with like different groups of people.
Right. You want to, get your hands in a lot of different groups. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
This is a smart move.
For sure.
He just shakes
So,
his
like-
head, nods his head.
I'm gonna go back to my friends, but I hope you have a great night.
He's also in your group. He's a part of the mercenary group.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought they were like, you said they were like separated because I had to
You-
go over to the other
Yeah,
guy.
so yes, it's not far. You guys are just like kind of right next to each other, but like your section is a little bit more clicked off to be the mercenary people that were hired, which includes him, and then theirs is right next to you.
This is
Oh,
red headband guy that you're talking to right now.
okay. Well, she'll be like, well, I don't want to embarrass myself twice today, so I'm gonna go set up my tent. She'll go set. So she'll start like doing her. And it's like an extravagant, like stupid, like frilly type situation.
You see him kind of hesitate. He walks over with his staff and kind of turns back around, walks towards the fire, and then kind of like kicks rocks a little bit. I wasn't really expecting to camp out. Does your I mean, I can ask somewhere else or see if the bandits have other tents, but I have one. It's got terrible holes in it. I set it up improperly, and this, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I will.
Are you asking to stay in my tent?
If there's room, I don't want to intrude, but
You're not too much of like a big, powerful man who doesn't care what anyone thinks?
No.
She'll play with his beard and she'll be like, "Come on in."
He doesn't.
You're
have
so
a-
silly.
he is soft faced. So if you
Oh, he
look
doesn't have a
on
beard.
the Twitch,
Well, that's
you'll
fine,
see
it's 10
his
points.
his character up there. Yeah.
Okay. Minus 10 points, no beard.
My
I guess you're okay.
Fine.
You're
Means
fine.
to an
We'll do
end.
for tonight.
Okay. Anyways, anybody else? What would you like to do?
I-
My tent from the inside. I just saw that. That is brilliant. Set my tent from the inside. Okay. Anybody else? What are you up to?
I did my ritual for alarm.
Easy enough. You have secured the area. Anybody else? We will begin the watch cycle. First of all, Sophia, what's going on over there? I'll let you play that out.
I don't know.
It can just be, black screen if that's the thing or not.
No, because he snubbed her, so she's not gonna put out.
So he is not in her tent.
6
You see
hours
him-
just
you see
leading him
him,
on, and then
later than everybody else, setting up this raggedy old tent with holes in it. He kind of sets it up, props it up with his little skull staff, and it's just this tiny little teepee with holes in it. And he kind of
Yeah, go pitch your own tent. Bye.
get wrecked. See him just kind of sulk in this little tent. Who's taking first watch? Sorry, keep getting back to this.
I'll be taking 2 watches. Yes.
Fable and just Fable.
I was gonna take the middle figure. We could have a.
Yeah, so I guess I'll do the
you could
first.
team up for the middle figure. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so the
Extra set will be nice.
first part of the night, the first 4 hours of watch as blanking on names.
Fable.
Not you.
Oh.
Shanks.
Vandal.
Oh. That's
Vandal. Is finishing his long rest from his trance. And the night is quiet, uneventful. You now approach the kind of midnight hours. We're now into the early morning. Next shift. This is
I
next
guess it'd be
4
me
hour
and-
block.
Myself and Karan then.
Acros and Fribble. Okay. The other camp still seems to be a little active at the moment. Kind of every now and then wandering around. The fires have died down a good bit. How does alarm work?
So, alarm, which for the purposes of casting this, it's just our group. We didn't include your, little almost midnight snack.
How does it alarm
it-
with just
20
just once?
So, yeah, so for me, it's a 20-foot cube. Spell ends over 8 hours. Tiny or larger creature touches it. It will set off an audible alarm in this case. And it'll be 10 seconds, and it can be heard within 60 feet. So basically,
Roll
you can wake
me
everybody up.
perception checks.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm out of my trance at this point, right?
Yep, you have finished your long rest.
Can I also roll a perception check then?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you don't need to be asleep anymore.
Actually, technically, can't you roll perception check in trance too?
I guess so.
Yeah, I think you can. Anyways. Perception.
That's,
17.
22.
17, 22, and Acros? One.
I fell asleep. I fell back asleep
Fell
on my
asleep.
cat. So.
I got you, no problem.
You see several of the figures from the bandit side of the camp. Kind of trail off from their camp. Just several figures kind of tail off out of their camp just a little bit. And as you kind of keep eyes and track of them, you see them kind of circle around your guys' camp.
I'm gonna nudge Necros back awake.
What's going on?
I think they might be planning something. A few of them broke out and are currently surrounding us.
And I'll try and point out where they are. I mean, I imagine that there's nothing special I can discern with my dark vision range. Just I see them moving, right?
What do you got, 60 feet?
No,
They're
I get
close.
120 because I have superior.
120?
That's the only
Yeah,
difference. I
you
just
are-
get extra range.
It's definitely them kind of circling around, and it is oddly, they are kind of almost slinking through the night. Like they're walking slowly, trying to avoid breaking different twigs and stuff. You kind of just hear it every now and then.
There's
I would-
Vandal up there. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, actually, that's good timing. So as as you're wondering that, Vandal just very quietly slips into the darkness and tries to like head them off a little bit by sneaking.
I'm gonna send.
Do you tell us, or do you just like zoop like a ghost?
I assume he can, like, he knows you guys are watching, and he
Gotcha.
like, yeah, he sees that you see, so he's just like, okay.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of look over him, nod my head, and whistle over, so my cat will follow up and give you support.
Khan, having finished his rest as well, you see him kind of peer out of his tent and kind of look around at kind of the commotion that's happening now within. You're asleep. Or, right? Yeah. And
You
Fable.
explicitly stated you were asleep and need your beauty rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so clarification. What about Fable? Because she would have been in a trance because she didn't take a shift, right? Or did she take a shift?
You took the first.
You took the
shift.
first, and this
So-
is now the second. So you
Okay,
would be in trance.
okay. So
Generally,
she-
I don't know if that's how trances work. I think I've generally played the trances that you aren't conscious during your trance, just so that there is a bit of sleep element. Just generally how I've always played it.
But
That's canon. It's canon for Aelos. So you see as the figures kind of encroach a little bit closer around the camp, and the alarm goes off. By this point,
I imagine that.
it would now wake you up. And you see as the alarms go off, oh no, hey. And you hear the drawing back of bows. And we're going to take a break. Okay. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We got a lot more show to go. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for joining. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be right back in like in 15 minutes.
And just a reminder, if you guys haven't followed already, make sure you're following the stream. And if you want to become a subscriber, emotes are coming very, very soon. They look really good too, and they're very excited. Okay.
Also follow those people somewhere.
Yes.
Those two.
Go to Careful
Wait.
Cantrip.
Careful
Wait.
cantrip
Yes,
and
right there.
top down tabletop.
Yep.
Right,
Right
there.
there.
Get out of here, Con.
So in
Top-down
Discord,
tabletop.
they're like this,
Careful
but
cantrip.
in like stream, they're like
Yeah,
I'm doing
like,
it for stream.
holy-
I'm doing it for stream.
they're both like that way.
Yes, go give them lots of love.
Lots of it.
Hmm.
All right.
Give me all
Break
your
time.
lovin'.
Give me all your love.